2, 3. Hi, everybody. 3-Ply Podcast. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And this is episode 92. We are so glad you could join us. While you're with us today, if you see anything you like, or if you just like the podcast, if you would please give us a thumbs up, because that makes our podcast grow. And we would really like to do that. So again, if you see anything you like Joyce or Irene or me,
or all three of us,
or what we're wearing, give us a thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to start out with our administrative portion. Of course, that's always with Irene. Go ahead, Irene.
All right. Well, I first wanted to say that our Queen Sandy, who makes our lovely bags, she had some back surgery. So what I'd like to do is send healing thoughts and prayers for her recovery. Absolutely. And may we see her next time walking straight and pain-free. So correct. Sandy, get better. And maybe when we're talking about Queen Sandy and her lovely bags, why don't we have a Queen Sandy giveaway? What should we do? Joyce, did you have a suggestion?
I had an idea. So my family, well, my husband and my 2 sons left this morning for Atlanta to see a baseball game. That's right. It was an early morning and I've got a lot of stuff done. And I'm one of those people. And actually I do kind of get a lot of free time to myself because Joe goes to the gym, does grocery shopping, all of that. But I had my my oldest move back temporarily, I hope. But anyway, I'm one who likes to be by myself. I mean, I don't think I would like it permanently, but I love having a day to myself, a weekend to myself. So I think to win the Sandy bag, your comment should be, how much alone time do you like to have? Because it could be none. Some people love having a bunch of people around all the time. And I think it's fun for a period of time, but a whole weekend all to myself, no one to talk to except for the dogs, and they just want to eat and they want to pee. That's all they want to do before playing. So I'm good for 3 days.
That's awesome. I also like my alone time. So, a weekend would be great.
Yeah.
Just to knit, do the laundry, nobody bug me, don't talk to me, don't ask me about bus tags.
Joe, before he left, he's like, well, I'll run to the grocery store. He's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, yeah, I'm not cooking. So he brought home lunch meat, cheese and crackers, all kinds of stuff.
Perfect.
That's all you need.
Perfect.
That's all I need. Because I'm not messing with the kitchen for me. Just not doing it.
I don't blame you.
I think I don't mind being alone, but not for an extended period of time. But I do feel my quiet time is very precious.
Could you do 3 days?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
I could do a month. I could do a month.
Yeah. And then maybe I would start thinking like, oh, maybe I need a person around me. I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to also say thank you to Milena, the playful knitter. I had an increase in my Get Shorty sock pattern, and I didn't know where it was coming from. When I watched her podcast, she actually was knitting my design, and I think that's where these pattern sales generated from her mentioning. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you'll see an uptick in something and you have no clue. If no one tells you, or if you don't notice it somewhere, you have no idea where it's coming from. So that was interesting. So thank you very much, Milena. And if you have not seen her podcast, The Playful Knitter, it's worth investigating. The Burra cowl. Don't forget that we still have the Burra cowl going on. So I'll show you mine. It's not gonna, it will not grow any further. But what I could do is close the top or fix it somehow, and I can wear it as a fez.
There you go.
There you go.
And then join club. I don't know. Who wears fez hats? I don't know. Yeah. All right. So I think that's it.
Okay.
Let's move on.
So we will move on to what are you wearing? Irene, take the floor.
Okay. This is the Hipster Light. Beautiful pattern by Hohi Locatelli. I love the design. It's a perfect weight little shawl to wear now, or to wear it as a cowl or something under a jacket when it gets a little cooler. But I do love this. And I think this was Primrose yarn. And I don't even know if they're still dyeing yarn, but love it. Love it. And you know what makes it? I love the little tassels.
I like tassels too.
Yeah.
You know, that comes in a larger version too.
Yes, I think Joyce has made.
Yeah, I made the worsted
Just the
version.
hipster and then the hipster light. Yeah, that's a fun looking pattern. It's been
It's
in my
very
kit for a
cute.
while.
Yeah, I love mine.
And Joyce, what are you wearing? We all know what it is.
Look at my holes.
Yes.
That is just the cutest.
So it's toughened up so much. I'm so surprised. But
Yeah.
yeah, the second time I've worn it. I wore it for the meetup, and I don't go anywhere.
It looks really good on you, and I like the black underneath. I
Yeah,
think it stands out really well.
Thanks. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, there's nobody here to see it, but it's okay. You
That's
guys are seeing
okay. Our viewers
We're
will
done. I'm
see
picking
it.
it off. Put on my, as my mother-in-law would call them, my glad rags, so I can finish up the house.
I wear my Cinderella dress while I Cinderella them. Yeah, exactly right. I am wearing the Clockwork. So I'll just take this off and show it a little bit. This was a gift to me from a knitter friend, Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Perfect color.
And it's a good like fall color. It's got some purples and some orange.
That's Stephen West, right?
Yeah,
Didn't he do
Stephen
Clockwork?
West. And I wanted to make it for a long time, but she gave it to me, so now I don't have to. It's so beautiful.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
She's a nice girl.
And I think looks like an interesting knit. So I mean, I think there's just two colors. So
yeah.
All right. So now we are moving on to what did you finish? And I finished nothing.
That's okay.
So,
That's
but
okay.
yeah, in my defense, you know, I work in a school and I'm the head secretary, and school started this week and I've done nothing but bus tags. I've worked 12-hour days for the past like 4 days. So yeah, there's no
You
knitting.
look pretty good for having put up with that.
Right.
Yeah, it's been crazy. So
You have all your hair.
Irene, what have you finished? I'm sure there's a pair of socks in there somewhere.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff, little things, isn't it? I didn't do anything huge. I finished my allotment hat that maybe you saw me started on Wednesday night.
That's cute.
So here it is. And I used 2 scraps that I had, like 2 balls floating around. And, you know, I was impressed. At first, when I started this, I thought, ooh, it's not really meant for speckly yarn. And yet, once I got rolling on it, I thought even the pooling is not terrible. It's cute.
I think because it's light. You know, if it was dark speckle, it might be different.
Yeah, good point. But it's just sort of tweedy looking, and I'll insert a picture so you can see that. And then what did I say? Oh, allotment hat by Virginia Sattler Raymer. The DK weight is what this yarn was. And you basically cast on 100 stitches and for various styles. You could have folded brim, relaxed, or slouchy. So it's up to you. So there's a few options. Good pattern. Love it. And then let's see, I did this little Sophie scarf.
So cute.
Now I'll tell you a little bit about this. I cast on, my goal was you start with the tip and then you go to like a smaller version or 33 stitches. This is a 33. I'm using Holst yarn. I believe this is super soft. It was leftovers from a friend. And what I did was instead of decreasing right away, I knit this garter stitch about 9 inches. Once it was 9 inches, then I started decreasing. What it allows you to do then is have enough to be able to tie it instead of having something real tiny.
Still have tails.
Right, the tails are longer. I kind of like this. So
that would make a good headband. That one would make a good headband because it's got more, you know, like if you wanted to wear it in your hair, that would, because it's got a longer space, you could,
You're right. Good point. Longer is better, I think, on this pattern anyway.
I like it.
Unless you're tying it like on a purse or something like that. People have done that. Very cute. And then, of course, I finished another muscle burrow because, hey, why not? Mystery yarn, doesn't matter, very cute. Somebody will get it somewhere along the line. And that's all I have for now. And I'll tell you about socks a bit later.
For now.
And Joyce, what have you finished?
I only finished one thing, but it's cute as hell. I haven't blocked it yet though. My Mizarina is done.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's the Brady Bunch pattern.
Yeah, but it's cute. I love it. It fits. I'm hoping it still fits after I block it.
It's so cute.
Yeah, very nice.
Just lightly block it. Don't block it too much. Just lightly block it. Spray it.
Well, it's pretty heavily textured. So we'll see. I just don't, I think the sleeves could use a little bit of length. Right now it's bracelet length, but if that doesn't happen, that's fine too. But yeah, I really like it.
Oh, I think it's a knockout.
It's very cute. And I still have, oh, by the way, Ange, I have that lime green yarn I gave you. Yeah, I found 3 more skeins.
Oh,
that's coming to you.
thumbs up.
But I still have 7 more skeins of this purple.
What yarn did you use?
It's I got it at Webb's years ago when I was there with my friend Debbie. And
now you can see the texture really well where you're holding
so
it.
it's Valley yarns in Huntington.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna make, maybe a little cardi or something.
Maybe you should make some accessories.
Yeah, with 7 skeins though, that's a lot.
Oh, what weight yarn is it?
It's fingering.
Oh, you could make a Sophie scarf. You could make 20 Sophie scarves.
You make a Sophie scarf, some mitts, a hat.
Oh, it's a cardigan.
A little belt, a little bitty hat, you know, like a.
Well, with that amount, she's right. She probably should do a sweater and then whatever's left over, make some little items.
Just, Joyce, don't wear them together because you'll be really hot.
Really, really cute. So
No, you probably won't be really hot, Parka girl.
Yeah, that's true.
all right, that's all I finished. That's all I had time for.
Wow.
I know, terrible, right?
That's still good though, because that's a full ass sweater you finished there. I wanted to just mention this as we're talking about finished items before we break. I have been fixing up my yarn room, but you know, putting things away, trying to clean it up a little bit, which is, you know, it's like a yarn store down there. So it's like enormous. I found a sweater that I was knitting. It is completely done except for the cap sleeve on one and the ribbing on the other. It's just then I found, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the pattern. The one that I did that was the great big one with all the blues, Irene, that you made one like it. Night shift.
Yes.
Oh, you know the little, the little shift.
Oh yes, yes.
I found one that I have just connected, so all I have to do is.
Oh, Angie.
So people, go through your yarn, find the things that you need to finish, and finish them. Give yourself a goal.
There was one a few years ago that you were, I think you just, was it just the cuffs you had to do? But it was a sew together. And I'm like, you finish it and I will sew it together for you.
Yes. That sweater had an accident. We'll discuss that later.
Well, this feels like
right.
true confessions or something. That is a knitting sin. Not complete. Well, I should talk. I'm getting nowhere on the burro cowl, but okay.
It's just, I'm one of those squirrel, I see something, I find more yarn, I want to buy it, and then I just put that down and start working on something else, and then I forget about it. Yeah. It's not that I didn't want to finish it, I just forget. Because I'm like, the shiny thing over here is like grabbing my attention. So I'm going to grab those out. I'm going to make myself finish one of them before I start something new. Because it's probably like an hour's worth of knitting.
See, that's a good goal. Let's see what happens. Report back to us next episode.
But when after Joe and the kid and the boys left, I had yarn on top of the dresser upstairs and I collected, I'm like, I don't even know why I brought it upstairs. So I collected everything that I had and brought it all back and put it on the shelf. Not in the right place, but I don't care. I just didn't want it upstairs anymore.
Yeah. All right. So we can take a break.
Okay.
And we will be back after
Oh.
these messages.
Okay.
All right.
So
what's next?
we are back, everybody. We are going to talk about our well, it's Irene's favorite subject, no bare feet.
It is my favorite subject, but also I should mention that I'm senile. And when we were talking about what did you finish, guess what I forgot all about? And this would have gotten me like nuts because I have to give this as a gift. Look what I made.
Oh, so cute. What is
That's
it?
so sweet.
This is called Entreshot Fingering Weight by Lisa Chemery. What is she? Froganette.
Frogging it, yeah.
So I used wool. It's a light fingering, that's pointless. Anyway, I used 44 grams to make this little sweater. I did the instructions for 12 months, but clearly this looks smaller to me.
Well, I
Doesn't
think it's gonna be a
matter.
little snug.
The baby will grow into it. She's just a few weeks old, so this is fine. I just have to get it over there. And I thought, oh, if I would have forgotten to mention it on the podcast, I would have been mad.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so darn cute.
but here I have the leftovers. I can make another one. And I think I should, and just start having a little basket of,
Yeah.
Gifts.
Well, that's
So,
not a bad idea, having a little basket of things you could give away, because when does something like pop up, like somebody's birthday, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot, you know?
right,
You can
right.
just grab some mitts and off they go.
And then I bought like a little sleeper that had little lambs on it, which I think is perfect. I'll coordinate that with this, and it's going to be a darling gift and unexpected. It's just a neighbor. I was in the mood. I don't want that to become like, oh, Irene's going to knit for everybody on the street. No, she's not. Only if she's in the
You bought
mood.
it.
All right, so that was that. Moving on to the no bare feet. Where do I begin?
Oh, dear Lord, that
Oh,
means a lot.
No. It's just, don't get excited. It's not much. But I did finish these Colorwork socks.
Oh, they're
Oh my God, they're so cute.
I really have to tell you, these are going to stay with me because these are a lot of work. And the name of this pattern is Blooming Lavender Socks. The main color is Fiber Co's Amble. The colorway is Cross Paths, AMB 200. And then I used Malabrigo Ultimate Sock, their new sock yarn with nylon in it, the green and the purple, to kind of accent and make this look so pretty. I have to mention, coincidentally, I saw that Fruity Knitting Podcast, episode 135. She actually interviews Charlotte Stone, who wrote the book, Charming Colorwork Socks. That is well worth watching. The episode contains a lot of stuff, but if you're interested in these Colorwork socks, I would just watch that portion. It was a very interesting interview, and I enjoyed that, and just getting to see the designer, and it was good. What else? These are the Sandown socks by Maya Davis, also finished. And these are a beautiful textured sock. Only here is the texture, and then you're kind of home free. Really nice pattern. This Sandown socks is by Maya Davis, and I used the Alpaca Socks yarn 4-ply. It's a fuzzy kind of yarn, and it was a little difficult when I started. I thought, I'm not sure I'm liking this, but oh, the feel. These are going to be cozy. Again, I'm not giving anybody these socks, so no socks for you. And then I'm just finishing up Scrappy socks. I had made those Halloween socks using the Timberland, is it Timberland? Timber Yarns twin sock. And so I thought, oh, I'll just use up, scrappy things that I have that might go. I think it's actually is kind of having a theme here, isn't it? Like it doesn't look like it's scrappy, but it's
very cute.
And I'll just go until I finish the little balls that are left. And that'll be that. They're almost done. And that's all I've got for no bare feet.
Wow.
I
Well, you know,
challenge either one of you. Do you have anything?
I'm not making any progress.
Okay, I'm
Um,
kidding.
So these are Spencer's girlfriend socks. I
Oh,
still
no progress.
do not know her shoe size. And I finally just said, Spencer, just tell her I need to know what her shoe size is. No, but they're cute. But I'm gonna make his socks, I think, in this color and then put heels and toes in this color for her head.
Cute.
Yeah, they're cute, but I really like them cuffed.
And that's just a vanilla.
It's just a bit actually, yeah, I was gonna rib all the way down the top of the foot, and I'm like, yeah, no. So it's just basically a vanilla.
So and they're thicker. They're not
Yeah, they're
socket.
the worsted. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Medusa, I think this one's called, and this one, I've had it in my stash for a while, so I don't know where the tag is.
Malabrigo?
Both Malabrigo.
I love the color.
Yeah, me too. They're
They're
cute.
cute.
But in order for her to get them, I need to know what shoe size she is.
Now you're gonna hold off until Christmas, correct?
Yeah, these are going to be for Christmas for her.
Okay, good. That's good.
There
And
you
that's
go.
all the sock making I have done. I had to stop because I just
Well, you
didn't
were
want to go
busy.
too far and rip back.
Well, people, it is August. So we do need to start thinking about Christmas knitting.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really is. I mean,
that's true.
it's if you're gonna knit for Christmas, you better get your butt going now. Move
At least
it.
make your decisions.
Yeah.
Was it
Because-
Cindy? Somebody said something about how January, February, those months are just going by very slowly. And then all of a sudden it's May, June, July, August. It's like, boom. Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that fall stuff is all.
And
out
I mean, before we
for-
know it, it's gonna be Christmas.
true.
It's crazy.
And it happens
crazy.
that way
Well, I
every
have-
year.
Every year is right.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Well, I have bare feet, so we have nothing to talk about with me. And we can move on to what are you knitting?
Okay.
And leaving the needles in somewhere else so you can make it something else. Go ahead, Joyce, what are you knitting?
I have a couple of things on the needles. I'm still working, not that one. I'm still working on Tassels in the Sky. I've only made a little bit of progress.
God, I love that pattern.
Doesn't even look any bigger than it did last time I showed it.
No, I think it does. I thought you just had a little triangle. And now
Yeah,
it's a big triangle.
Not really, but it's fine. It's getting there.
Mhm.
And then I did, you can't really see it well now. The big glove, I did finish the ribbing on the bottom. And now I'm on the sleeves. Although I can't really open it because I'm doing sleeves 2 at a time. Where is it? Hold on. So very little progress on the sleeves, but they're casted on. Ribbing is done. Not that you can really see it.
Oh, I want one of those.
I know, it's a great sweater.
So cute. So actually, I probably could work on this today because
It's like a good schlep around sweater.
Pardon me?
It's a good schlep around sweater. You know, you just throw it on over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these little jackets out, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy one because I like the way this one is.
Yeah.
And then the one I've been working on the most this week is my Calypso.
Ooh.
I love that pattern. That's what I was
Oh
gonna
my
write down.
So
I do love that.
it's all crunched
And-
up in the back because mine. This is
Sport
the
weight,
biggest
you said?
one. This
Sport weight?
is DK, I want to say.
Okay.
Oop, there goes my yarn. And I'm using, pardon me, Rowan Felted Tweed is my green.
I love it.
And then this is Yarn Hero is my pink, and it's got all those different colors in there.
I love the contrast.
I do too.
I'm anxious to get the sleeves bound off so I can see actually how it's going to sit. The girls heard me complaining on Wednesday that collar just looks so big.
I think you're gonna be
See
surprised.
with the ribbing, so maybe that's what it is, but we'll see. So I'd like to get through the chart today, and I've only got 11 more rows till the chart's done.
What'd you say, Calypso?
Calypso, and it's by Black Cat Knitting Company. So
Oh, you'll have to tag me. I can't find it. It's probably
Were
because
there long floats in that at all?
I think the longest one I had is 7 stitches.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
So, and that's my inside.
Why, look at that precision.
No, I don't know about that, but it's working. I'm torn. So like I said, once the sleeves are done, I can actually put it on and see how it sits, because I'm like, gosh, this might even fit Carson. So we'll see. But
Carson must have 75 sweaters.
I know. Like if she knits it and she doesn't like it, it goes
Yeah.
to Kirsten, which is, if it's not blue.
and there's another one I need to knit for her. I had bought her some ecru beige colored yarn, and she wanted a little
Bolero.
but it was bigger, and I read all the reviews on it, and it's just slipping off of people. I'm like, I'm not going to make you something that's going to fall right off of you all the time. So she did pick another one by My Favorite Knitwear,
Or My Favorite Things or something.
My Favorite Things, yeah. And it's another kind of wraparound sweater, so I need to get that started too. But
That's
yeah,
really, really cute.
I'm really happy with this one. This one's turned out really cute. So that's all I got.
All right. Irene, what are you knitting?
Oh, nothing really. The half and half is the last thing I have on the needles, and that's going to be on there for a long time. So that's a continuing.
So you get to start a new project today?
Yes.
Yay. What are you going to make?
I have something in mind. I'll discuss it when I show you what I purchased.
Okay.
All right. Here's what I am knitting.
Oh, and it's so cute.
So I lost the pattern. I didn't have it with me here. It's
Petunia.
Betsy had one in the shop. Huh?
Petunia. Something with a P.
Petunia? No, it's not. It's something with a P. It's like Pleroma. I don't know. If I find it, I'll send it to you, and then you can put it on. I will find it because I think the pattern's sitting in the but anyway, that's what I'm working on. I love it. And so I really love Colorwork now that I've learned kind of how to do it. But what I'm really excited about is I found a little like tank top dress at Target that is navy blue, and I'm going to wear this over the dress.
Oh, cute.
That's going to be really cute.
So you're going to make it short sleeve or long sleeve?
I'm going to make short sleeve. I like it better short sleeve, but that's, I think I just don't want to knit sleeves. And then I'm still knitting on my green for my mom, which is the same, the tassels in the sky, but just with sock yarn and mohair. Still working on that. Speaking of my mom, she broke her leg, so please send some positive thoughts to her. She passed out at home, and when she passed out, she caught her foot under the couch and snapped that femur. So, yeah, pretty yucky. So, positive vibes to my mom as she's healing. My sister is flying down for a month to stay with her and help her get back on her feet.
Nice.
And yeah, so I'll finish this up and get it out to her. So, of course, it's 107 in Texas. So, do we really need?
She doesn't need it just now. Yeah.
More hair is not something she needs right now.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
I hope she feels better soon.
Thank you. And so that is what I'm knitting right now. But I need to finish this blue so I can finish one of those projects and start something new.
Something Christmassy.
Lots in my queue. Yes. All right. So now we are going to move on to our favorite segment of the day. Don't tell my husband. Shh. Okay. What are we not telling your husband there, Irene? I think you're leading up to something.
You're going to love this. So I get this yarn, and I don't know if you can see.
Oh, it's sparkly.
Yes. This is from the Plymouth Yarn Company, Electra Light, in the color number 6 Ruby. And I saw this yarn at the meetup. Janice was making a pair of socks, and they became too large. She said she was really off gauge. Well, this is thicker yarn. Now that I purchased it, I see it's like a US 3 needle or whatever. Can I even see this? The point is that that's why her socks were so big. I need this yarn because I'm going to listen to my friend here and make Dorothy socks. So this is from Knit Picks. It's Stroll, a light blue, white, and the medium blue. And I'm going to try to make that checkered kind of gingham look and have the toe be the sparkly toe. So we'll see if that actually happens, but that's on the table.
Cute.
Nice.
Everyone knows I love the Wizard of Oz, mostly the flying monkeys, but Dorothy's pretty cool.
Oh, I don't like the flying monkeys. They're creepy.
Flying monkeys are scary.
Exactly.
All right, and then I'll hold off because I think all three of us have this next yarn. So I'll wait.
Okay. And Joyce, what are we not telling your husband?
Actually, I meant to show this last time, but I forgot it upstairs. So this was at Elgin Knitworks. Noelle and I both have the same yarn, and we are going to do a little make along. We just haven't decided what yet. And I can't even pronounce this name.
What is that?
Costco?
Huasco cotton.
And
Huasco.
it's by
Costco?
yeah. I don't know. I can't even say it.
Where did this come from? I don't understand. I've never seen it.
It's Elgin Knitworks.
Did you
And
see
she also
it,
had it
Nancy?
in the pink
First
and the
time I'm
gray.
seeing it.
So anyway,
I like
still,
it.
I think it's still there.
Ah.
So, but
What's
yes,
the fiber
sorry.
content? What's the fiber
Cotton.
content?
it's cotton.
100%?
Yep, 100%. But isn't it
Cool.
cute?
Yeah.
So
I like it.
Very
we'll
cool.
see what we come up with. And that's
I must tell you, it is very interesting to me how Noelle and Kelly went to the shop, Elgin Knitworks, with us to do a little bit of shopping. They were finding things that we had no clue were in the store. I just don't understand that.
Yep. Well, you know, it's different. We're
She's
there
like,
all
no,
the
I bought
time.
it all.
We're there all the time. So we kind of look
Exactly.
past
I
it.
think we
It's like
skim.
if you went to a different knit shop and you walked in, you would probably hone in on things, you know, that
Yeah.
you don't.
I don't know. I found that hilarious. Like, wow, how's this possible?
Well, how do we not know this was in the
Yeah.
store?
Like, what's going on here? Okay.
Yeah. So I am not telling my husband about a couple things. So I found this granny square pattern sweater, and I bought these colors to go together, and it's probably not going to blow out real great, but
Oh, I remember when you were choosing those.
so this is going to be a granny square sweater. Cream is going to be the base for the whole thing, and then these are going to be the squares.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. It's a long sleeve sweater, and it's going to be like kind of a longer project because I'm going to work on it a little as I go. But then there's something else. So I'm really obsessing over the whole sweater, you know, look at my holes. But I find that I like when I'm doing that kind of crocheting, I really want to crochet it because I have a little more control over it. So I found a sweater in this book, Pop Goes Crochet, which some of you people will
Oh, I love her.
Okay, so I bought the book right away. I bought it off Amazon because it's out of print. It has 36 projects inspired by icons of popular culture. So I didn't even really realize that when I bought it, but then I started looking through it, and there's like all this stuff about movie stars. Well, this hat, for instance, is called Sean. It is Sean Penn. So like it's inspired by these like here, this little scarf, Johnny. So that's inspired by Johnny Depp. Clint, inspired by who else?
Clint Eastwood.
So what I bought it for, let me just get to it really quickly, is because I wanted to do a crocheted kind of holy sweater. And this is it.
Cute.
So it is called Helena after Helena Bonham Carter, who I absolutely love. You know, she was in the Johnny Depp movie and she's in all kinds of crazy stuff. She's like kind of wild and fun. So I am going to crochet this sweater with some yarn we're going to discuss later.
Now,
So-
let me ask you this, holes throughout, or is it just holes up here? Like,
Nope, holes throughout. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show this one. So
it's very
and
much
I will
like the
not-
holy sweater. that
yeah, I will not make long sleeves,
Okay.
but love, 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 love. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of cool because like it's all inspired after different people, Angelina Jolie, Heidi Klum, you know, all these different like really cool. But I didn't realize that when I bought the book. But what I really bought it for was that one pattern.
Okay.
Who knew?
And then I just want to show this really quick. So I also have some yarn to do another one of these.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
making
You
two
remember-
of those.
Yes, I'll be making three of
For
them.
Irene.
And one for Joyce. But I've had this book for years. You guys know I made this in a like a light aqua color and I wore it
That's
to a
adorable.
show and everybody loved it. The pattern is called Sea Turtle. I love, love, love pineapple crochet. It's one of my favorites. So the yarn that we have will also be going towards that.
Or
So-
Angie will have to hold class with us so that we can learn how to crochet that damn thing.
It's so.
I don't have
I
time
just
to learn
love
one
that
more
piece.
thing.
I love, love, love. Yeah. so
Okay.
I guess you'll get it for Christmas in 2028.
May I be alive by then. Yeah. And what else did
Anyway.
y'all three do?
I have mine.
We bought the beautiful, beautiful Post yarn. All right, I gotta get my other one out of the
Go to your
bag.
line.
So that's the lime and that's the yellow.
So we got some Holst yarn, Coast.
It's really cool. We saw this at the meetup. One of the girls had it. We jumped on and bought some. And one of mine will be the turtle and one of mine will be the holy sweater. So
And I think
I already have,
my red one, I don't know what the blue one will be, but the red one will be this vodka lemonade.
Yeah,
And I
cute.
already did the swatch.
very cute.
And I think I'll do the middle, which was a US 5 needle. I think gave me a very close to gauge. So I think that's what I'll do. Those are my plans.
I think I'm a cozy classic raglan.
With what color?
oh yeah.
Which
I
one?
don't know.
Both of them?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But
okay.
or a little cardigan, something.
It's kind of a knit along in the opposite sense as we all bought the yarn, but we're all doing something different.
Right.
Right?
True.
So like a make along or whatever. You know, same yarn, different project.
Right.
So we'll get to see
Oh,
what
and
kind
this,
of
we should
things we come up
mention,
with.
Holst has various yarns. This is the Coast, which is what, cotton and something. Wool and cotton.
I don't know,
It's almost a 50-50.
it's so cool. It is the coolest.
Yeah.
And so
That's right, Angie.
affordable.
Yeah, it's so affordable.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Joyce, you placed the order for all of us. It took like less than a week to receive it from
It's here
Denver.
in 6 days.
I'm
Amazing.
impressed with their customer
Amazing.
service.
And actually, I remember when we ordered it, I don't know, what was it, like 6 p.m. here? So it was 2 a.m. there. And it was in the mail the very next day.
Wow.
And then they delivered it to the house. They couldn't leave it at the house because it required a signature. So I had to have them redeliver or basically they say call it redeliver, but I just told them I'd pick it up at the post office. And the next day I went to the post office and we had it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm ready for some.
so fast. Pardon me?
I'm ready for some more. Well, because so Irene got the color chart.
Oh yeah, that was smart. Color cards. Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually has little pieces of the art on it, which really shows us how beautiful some of those colors are, that it's kind of hard to tell, you know.
Oh,
because
it's
they're
true,
photographed.
because I think the
but-
computer photography doesn't really give you 100% what it would be like. So yeah, the color card is worth getting, and that was also reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like on here where we're showing things, like I'm telling you how beautiful this green is, and maybe you can't really totally tell, but the girls have seen it up close and they all love it. So I mean, it's a beautiful green.
Yeah.
And just like when we show things on here, like I love this color, it doesn't show up as much as it's Neverland, which is kind of a pinky silly putty color. You can't really see that.
Yeah.
The
The cameras aren't that good in the computers.
Oh,
thickness
so
of
I
it.
guess
mean,
we
like the
need our
saturation of it.
audience.
Yeah.
We need our audience to be with us in person.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
would be fun.
Yes, that would be interesting.
Can you imagine? Would there be a room big enough?
I don't know. Maybe a football field.
Yeah.
I would become
For
very
sure.
shy. That would be too much.
Not me.
And here's Angie.
So I'm so bad.
Yeah.
I'm so bad. Yeah, I love you girls. You are
Yeah,
the best.
We're all different.
Well, we are, and that's what makes us such good friends, is that, you know, we're all just a little different, you know. It's just,
Same would
it's what
be
pulls us all
boring.
together.
It would be boring.
It would be it's the glue that holds us together, right? The glue
Yeah,
that
for sure.
holds us together.
Yep.
Like a granny square.
So yeah. Granny square. I like it.
Oh my God.
I love it. Oh, I like that. That kind
Oh.
of made my night. Oh, well, girls, it's been a slice. I love you both. And to all of everybody out there, you know, we adore you. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for
on
watching
knitting.
us.
Thanks,
It's good for
everybody.
your health. See you next time.
Bye. Love to Mom. This morning, I actually made the washer move. I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
a lot
You
of-
two broads are scurry funging like crazy.
I just want my
Oh.
shit over with so I can sit and knit.
It's Cinderella Day. I got to get that crap done. Exactly. So
Go ahead, scurry funge, not me.
yeah.